Hi, I'm Suresh and this is QuirkyRoomie, my unexpectedly MERN flavored machine test project. So, what happened is I basically applied in a company for a full stack position and they replied me with a mail which basically said, make this project for us in 24 hours but in MERN. Now, before we begin, I would like to clarify that I work with Java and Python in the backend most of the time, so I am not completely aware about MERN as a tech stack. I know some React and I have used it in my projects for front end, and I have created a couple of projects in MongoDB for the database, but that is about it. So I was pretty reluctant to even take this on. But then I thought, let me just wipe code the entire thing and send it to them. So this is what they sent along with the mail. This is basically the project requirements documentation. And this was pretty straightforward, to be honest. So they didn't give me a lot to worry about actually. The instructions were pretty straightforward. So the first thing was basically the user authentication and management, which is pretty much standard as they wanted JWT. And along with MongoDB, of course. So there was basic sign up and login functionality as flatmates, because this entire idea for this entire app is based on flatmates and their problems and the flatmate drama. So the sign up and login as flatmates, and then they have like a concept that each user is part of a flat group, which has to be identified by a flat code. And then after that, the second requirement for this project was to build a complaint logging system using Express and MongoDB. So each complaint, when they can file complaints about their household issues and stuff, and then they also provided the format of the complaint. Like the complaint should have these following attributes like title, description, the complaint type, severity level, and timestamp as well. Then after that, the third requirement was basically the voting and community resolution, which is something you can find on websites like Quora and Reddit, where you can actually upvote and downvote basically posts done by various users in your group or anywhere you can find them. So the complaint with the most upvotes becomes the complaint of the week, or like flatmate problem of the week, that kind of thing. And after that, you can actually if the complaint has gotten a lot of downvotes, it is got to be auto archived in 3 days. The fourth requirement was basically resolution and gamification. So once the user has given complaint, so other users can actually help they have their flatmates actually resolve them. So they can actually mark the complaints as resolved, and then flatmates who actually help resolve issues get or earn the karma points. So monthly best flatmate badge is awarded based on these scores. And after that, there is this requirement for punishment generator. So this was basically a pretty cool idea, I think, because if a complaint gets like 10 plus upvotes, like if this complaint talks about some real issue, if there is something that bothers everyone, so an automated punishment is suggested. So for example, you can see in the document, like didn't clean the dishes, you're making chai for everyone for a week, that kind of thing. And then there was the last requirement that about this leaderboard and stats. So the leaderboard basically should contain two things. First is who has the most complaints filed against them, and then the top complaint categories for the flat. So this is pretty straightforward, but I think only the thing that bothered me here was punishment generator, because if you see this suggestions about complaint is not it's pretty random. You know there is no what I can say, there is no set defined, there is no list up for those complaints. So you can either do that, like declare a particular set and contain all those like really funky punishments, suggesting very light-hearted complaints. Created this, and but for the complaint suggestion, I actually made use of Gemini API to suggest all those like very funky or light-hearted complaints to me. So I'll just right now run this program. I'll do the backend and the front end as well. So in front end, I actually made use of Weave, And in backend, I have made of this really good tool. I think it is called NodeMon for project management. And now that this is running, I'll quickly go ahead to the board and we'll just wait till it loads up. So you can see that this is how the website looks like. So since this was pretty much very light-hearted concept, so I have made use of Google's Chewy and related fonts here, as you can see, and I have added some framer motion. This is as you can see in the button, it is actually moving up again and again, so it is basically in a loop. And if you go down, you can see that these icons are pretty much bouncing. This is also in loop, so I made use of framer motion for this. And I actually also used I actually wanted to add one photo, like a really good photo that I generated using Copilot. But then I actually was not really sure about it, so I let it go. As you can see, this is pretty much a simple page. There is this dynamic bar about this, and this is also responsive. If you can see it here, I can actually it's like as you can see, there is the hamburger menu here, and it turns to green when I actually view it in mobile view. And then I have the login and sign up pages as well. So I'm going to log in now. I have created pretty much demo and test for this. So here is the demo. And the password, just click on login. Okay, email is required. Let's choose this one and login. So as you can see, there is this listings and this log complaint. Right now we are on listings page, so you can see basically the complaints that are there. So right now there is only one complaint, which is actually you can see hold on series, and this is the description of the complaint, and here is how you can actually resolve the complaint, and here is how you can vote it or downvote it. And the problem of the week is also here, and the leaderboard as it was suggested, and also there is flat stats separately. So I think I actually did whatever they asked me to do. And also there is one log complaint page wherein you can actually log your complaints. So this was done as well. And you can actually add these little filters to it. I like to call them filters because that is what they do basically. But yeah, you can actually add these attributes as well for noise, cleanliness, or it is better. The only thing I think I have missed is that the concept of flat groups, which was based on basically flat code. And as I can show you in MongoDB, I have created the Quirky Flatmate DB here. And there are two basic collections. That is, one is for users. Obviously, we have users. So there is one collection for users, and there is one collection for complaints, because complaints are an entity as well. But there should have been a flat groups collection as well, wherein we can actually group users based on their flat code. And there and then we can actually identify for which flatmate the most number of complaints are being registered on and all. So that is not implemented right now, so we cannot actually determine for which user the maximum amount of complaints were received, and we cannot generate statistics based on that. That is why. So I think I'll actually improve this because I already have all of the APIs there. Instead, just a few remaining for this functionality, for this flat code thing. So I think I'll actually keep on improving this, and I'll keep on actually adding some images or some motions to the website, so that it keeps the vibe of being that funky and quirky feel of that flatmate drama that was basically intended by the company to actually give this as a machine test. So that is about it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you like my content, please subscribe to my channel so that you get more videos like this. And if you really like this video, please drop a like, and if you want to contribute, please do send me a message or a mail. My mail ID is mentioned in the channel description, and I really like your help on this because I don't know much about MERN at all. So thank you. Thanks for watching.